We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with GETY, Getty Images Holdings Inc., continuing to fight to stay above the 580 area, and it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market and the SPY did as well, and our SPY bot at 7:15 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. From that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see there popping up within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with GETY, continuing to fight to hold support. We're going to talk about what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, the bull and bear indicators, and what key levels I would watch going into Monday and what the data is showing. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot at 8:35 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 400% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see there popping up within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. So here we are with GETY doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area today within the volatility. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with GETY under a bear indicator in today's pre-market at around the 590 area, canceling out that bull indicator from yesterday at around 597. And it hit highs today of $6. And inflows are trying to pick back up, but the outflows continue to dominate, right? Things are below the midpoint. And why is this stock the number one possible short squeeze stock right now? Well, in the list of stocks, it is number one with a short squeeze score of 99.42 here on the list, and currently has a short float of 141.57, and the short interest change shows here a negative 37%, guys. Something to not ignore, because in the last several days and weeks, things have pushed up here on GETY, and that last bull indicator that popped up at around 472 lasted all the way up to $6 plus, and these inflows hit highs here of 1.39 and also here 0.87 above the midpoint. And here we are with it sitting with a short float of 141.57 as we currently speak in today's video. And the days to cover, guys, this is definitely something to not ignore. It's been going down slowly but surely, right? It was at 0.7 and went down to 0.57 to 0.54, and today it's at 0.53. I would not ignore that, because the lower this goes, the more flexibility the shorts have. And we could see it here in their behavior, right? One day ago, the short shares availability was 100,000. All of a sudden, 400 to 500,000 were available. So some short covering happened there, in my opinion. And then here we have at today's open and in today's volatility going from 500,000 all the way down to 150 and almost 250,000 towards the second half of the day. So as they covered, they're also re-shorting and having that flexibility due to the fact of the days to cover being so low. So that's something I would not overlook there. And that's why things are fighting here in this sideways action. And if this goes back up with any further strength before it even does, it's going to be crucial for these inflows to pick up. I'm going to be watching that going into next week. And that is going to be the most critical level here for the bulls to have any chance to retest key resistance levels and start putting pressure on these shorts. Because the higher this goes, the more shorts can feel the pressure and may need to cover. Now, let's talk about the key levels I would watch going into Monday. So the first thing is these inflows need to pick back up on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute as well. They're below the midpoint, and it's been under a bear indicator since yesterday at around the $6 area. And then same thing here on the 1 hour, right? Outflows crossed over. They seem to slow down. It's sideways, but it needs to pick back up, go from red to green, and get itself back up to start reflecting that strength into these charts. And this bull indicator from way down here at around 480 has not been canceled just yet. So that staircase effect can still be in effect if these bulls reappear and these inflows could pick back up, because this is the first time the outflows cross over since the inflow crossover and that bull indicator at around the 470 or 480 area. And we hit highs here of 650 so far, and currently it's fighting to stay above the 580s and get back up towards the 6s, right? So what is it that we need to watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. The first support level I'll be watching is the 580 area. If that gets broken through, the next support is 550, and then below that comes the 520 area. And I'll be watching how these outflows react if they continue to go lower, especially if they switch from green to red here on the 30-minute and pull down even further to reflect that weakness into these charts, and this bear indicator continues to dominate over the chart. Now to the upside, as I stated, these inflows need to continue pushing up higher. They need to switch from red to green here on the 15-minute, start reflecting that strength into these charts, cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator, and the first resistance would be the 610 to 620 area, where things stagnated here on Wednesday and Thursday, right? In that sideways action before it fell even lower. 610 to 620 will be crucial. Then above that comes the 650 area near the highest point that we recently reached. And if these inflows can pick up the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and pull up the 1 hour to switch it from red to green, continue reflecting that strength into these charts and holding true this bull indicator, the next resistance above that I'll be watching is the $7 area, and also how the short interest will be reacting, right? If this continues to go ahead and have less short interest in its change going lower, and this short float goes lower and the days to cover continues to go lower, that's going to show us that they have more flexibility, but they're also possibly covering. And if the stock is going higher, it's reflecting into the charts their behavior, right? So I'm going to be watching that, and also how many short shares daily are available. This continues to fluctuate, but it gives us some insight on how they're acting in the volatility, plus the chart action as we see it. And these inflow versus outflows are gonna be crucial, guys. I'm gonna be watching them very carefully. These are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. the bull and bear indicators and these inflow versus outflows, if they can cross back over on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute, and if that strength can roll over into the 1 hour. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.